Hey guys, it's Dylan. I've been meaning to make this video for quite a while now, but it's a bit of a hard topic for me to talk about, so I apologise that it's taken so long. Essentially, I've been getting a lot of questions online about some of the lyrical content in my new song, All My Heart, in particular lyrics in the second verse. Essentially, those lyrics are about a suicide attempt that I had a couple of years ago. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety when I was 18, and before then I'd been living with depression for about 3 years. I've had a few people ask me what's the difference between being sad and having depression. Being sad is natural. Sadness is a human emotion, and if we didn't know what sadness was like, then we wouldn't know what happiness is like. So being sad is good, in a way. Depression, on the other hand, is a long-lasting feeling of sadness. It's where your stomach and your heart feel like they're about to drop out of your body, and you've constantly got a rock in the back of your throat. You constantly feel like crying for no reason. You feel like the entire world's against you and you can't open up to anybody else. You can't let them know how you're feeling because you're afraid that they might judge you. I experienced all those things. I experienced sitting in my room each night, crying myself to sleep, and I experienced self-harming, and I'm going to bear the scars of what I did to myself for the rest of my life. I don't look at them in a negative light anymore, and I don't regret them. I look at them and I see growth within myself. I see growth in the way that I think. I see ways that I've bettered myself in dealing with situations that are out of my control. Everybody knows someone that experiences depression or anxiety, whether they know it or not. 1 in 4 people in Australia alone, in between the ages of 16 and 24, have experienced depression and or anxiety. I think the main thing with depression is accepting that it's an illness, in the way that you can't tell someone to just get over a cold. You can't tell someone to just get over depression. I definitely know that when I was in high school and I tried to open up to people, they'd look at me and think, what's wrong with you, just get over it, or they'd end up going behind my back and saying that I'm just looking for attention when I'm just trying to find someone to help. And at the time I was embarrassed, but the thing is I didn't know any better. I'd grown up knowing self-harm and drugs and alcohol is the only way of making myself feel better. For a 16, 17-year-old, that's all that I knew. And guys, if you know someone that might be struggling, don't just push them aside and tell them to get over it. Be someone that they can go to and they can trust. Be someone that they can go to and know that you'll have their best interests at heart, because you never know what you could actually be saving their life. Things began to change when I started writing music. It wasn't until I got taken to my school counsellor by my year coordinator, and she asked what I enjoyed doing, and I said I play music, that she suggested writing down how I'm feeling and using it as an escape, which I did, and I've been doing ever since. I don't play music for fame and fortune. I play music because it keeps me sane. My music is me. My music is my story. The main advice that I can give is talk. That's where I pin my turning point. I started asking for help. The time when I actually opened up to the right people, that was when I see change. So find something that you love. Find something that when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling down, find something that's going to make you feel happy. I hope that's answered a few of your questions. I'll put the link to the song On My Heart in the description. If you guys haven't heard it yet, you guys can check it out. And don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. I'll leave all the links everywhere. So hope you guys have a good day and keep smiling.